Welcome to Agenda Edina, a program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. Nearly a decade after Edina's public works operations were moved, the city has an exciting new strategy to redevelop the vacant industrial site on Eden Avenue. It will include a combination of public and private uses tentatively called Grandview Yard. Since the public works operations moved to a larger facility in 2013, the city's Housing and Redevelopment Authority, or HRA, has considered many different concepts for the 3-acre site on Eden Avenue. These concepts were shaped by guidance collected from the community through a series of workshops and public meetings, including a community advisory team that assisted in recruiting potential development partners. Under the current concept, the southernmost portion of the site would be developed by United Properties as 86 units of for-sale cooperative housing. Jester Concepts would construct a new restaurant on 3 levels next to it. The city would retain the northernmost portion of the site for a green space or public plaza. The first phase of the project will be the senior housing development. It is proposed to be 6.5 stories with underground parking. 9 of the units would be sold at affordable prices to qualified households. Over the years, the city explored and considered 9 different concepts for the site before landing on this one. In June, the HRA approved the sale of land to United Properties and Jester Concepts.
The City Council's first direction on the future of the Grandview site was delivered from the council to staff in 2007. I arrived here in 2010, and I've worked on it in every year I've worked here, and so it's been really a great feeling to kind of get it to this point. It's not quite over the finish line yet, but we're pretty close.
The Edina City Council took the next step in the redevelopment process earlier this month, approving a rezoning of the property from planned industrial district to planned unit development. The city has taken steps to preserve and grow Edina's tree canopy cover by protecting mature trees. The City Council earlier this month approved a tree preservation ordinance. The changes to local laws meet the goals for tree canopy management outlined in the Climate Action Plan.
The city has a goal to increase our tree canopy to 40% citywide. Some places are already there, but many places aren't, especially in the southeast quadrant of our city. Some neighborhoods have tree canopy that's as low as 10%, which means that those neighborhoods are hotter and they're more at risk of flooding. So this ordinance helps us make adjustments within our communities so that everyone is equally protected from the challenge of climate change and has equal opportunity to enjoy the benefits of healthy trees.
The requirements apply to grading permits, demolition permits, subdivisions, and most building permit applications. A new Arts and Culture Commission project is helping young students learn the importance of coping with mental health challenges like stress. This fall, Edina Public Schools students learned how to create healing circles wherever they are and whenever they find themselves struggling. Their work was displayed in a unique way during Mental Illness Awareness Week in early October. Edina TV tells us more about the benefits of art therapy and shows us how healing circles are made.
Just sit on the rug, please.
These 4th graders at Normandale Elementary School
I'm going to talk from here today.
are learning a new skill.
You are now going to get the chance to finish up your healing circle project.
With a few colors and the simple guideline of filling a circle, every creation is a success.
This part isn't really in the middle, but it's still pretty cool.
The time spent creating these radial designs is where the healing begins.
I liked it because it kind of like calms you down.
That's the goal of this Arts and Culture Commission project, inspired by the concept of art therapy.
Now that you know how to create one, you could take a scrap of paper one day and just create one if you need to relax.
These healing circles will serve another purpose. Using a technique called digital mapping, they will be displayed in the hopes of sparking a conversation about mental health within the community. The venue?
That's pretty cool.
a high school football game.
They've experienced a lot, and being able to display and show what they have been dealing with, their mental health, has been a wonderful way to bring this project to the community.
An artist brought the colors to life on a large canvas, the Edina Community Center.
And I was given all of these, over about 3,000 of them, to go through them, pick which ones that spoke to me, and create a video piece that kind of spoke to these issues.
A display that reminds us of the mental health struggles anyone at any age can experience, and the healing power of art. I'm Dan Carpenter for Edina TV.
A day after the Healing Circle's digital mapping presentation was displayed on the Edina Community Center, it was projected at Centennial Lakes Park for the community to see. Early voting is underway. As part of the general election, Edina voters will choose 2 city council members and consider a 0.5% local option sales tax to finance $39.3 million of an investment plan to renovate and provide new services at Braemar Park and Arena and Fred Richards Park. Questions are on the front of the ballot in the second and third columns. You can vote from home by absentee ballot or early at Edina City Hall, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. weekdays through November 4th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, November 5th, and 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, November 7th. Vote at the polls on Election Day between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. on Tuesday, November 8th. Thank you for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.